Back here doing fencing today. It's been a little while since I've done some fencing. I've got top and bottom wire rails in, and now I'm just going around and I'm spacing the star pickets 6 meters apart approximately, and then driving them in. Now what's happened since I was last doing this or needing to put the pickets in is I've actually hurt my shoulder. I've been to the doctor. He thinks that it's possibly trauma-induced bursa in this shoulder. When I sort of try to extend out there, I get to there and I cannot get it any further. Like if I try and push that out, I can't physically get it. I know it can be done, but it puts a huge amount of pressure on my shoulder and a huge amount of pain in there. Since I've last did some fencing videos, I've actually bought a fencing post driver, I guess you'd call it, which is a little 2-stroke jigger. Yeah, 2-stroke's got like a driver pin in it and a ram at the bottom, so it actually drives the star pickets in. I got it through Vivor for $330. Yeah, so what I found though is that with my shoulder, it was just very heavy, very difficult to try and manage the star picket, getting it up so high. I'd have to get a step ladder and all that sort of stuff. So what I've done is I've built Dad and I have built this steel structure that sits over the pin, and it actually, so it's got a tab there as well, sort of, well, this one actually broke off, this one's still there, which holds it. It's sort of against the star picket, and then it's got a pin that I can sit the driver on. It's getting quite rammed. That's actually, what is that? It's about 3, maybe 4 mil thick steel there. So that's how much pressure it's putting on it. The ground's fairly firm. That's why I was struggling. So what this enables me to do is, rather than lifting it up, like this is my eye height here. So rather than lifting the driver up like 2 meters, over 2 meters off the ground, it's only, what, 600 off the ground, I suppose you'd say, here at the driver height. So it enables me just to, lift it to about waist height, I guess. And the post driver's heavy as it is, it's probably about 35, maybe 40 kilograms, half my body weight that I'm basically dragging around. So I'm getting it done. I'm getting there slowly. It's not easy work, but as you can see, getting there. A bit hard to see, but all the star pickets down that way. Rightio, so we're back out here today, another day. We've actually modified the post driver adapter, or whatever you want to call it, the ramming, I guess you'd say, from, you see here, like that's the top there. Okay, so hooks on, it comes down here. It actually hooks onto that there. So we've modified it a bit. You'll see we've welded some extra here, gusset things in here to sort of strengthen it up. Put another sort of heavy duty kind of tab on here to actually hold it against the star picket there. I've also double thickness this wall up here. Well, re-welded that a bit better because this was getting flattened by the ram. And so we're back out here just to see if this will actually work, because I actually broke it yesterday when I was using it. In the last section of video you would have seen it wasn't really working that well, so all the welds started breaking up here. So we've actually re-welded that, as well as putting these gussets on here. So yeah, this is sort of the moment of truth, and see if it works. Give it a go. Here we go. So we broke it again. Just the welds on the bottom here. Everything else is actually holding up really well. So I'm just going to take this to Dad's. We'll just weld all this back up again. and then I think we'll see how that goes, and then give it breaks again. I just shouldn't have hopefully too many star pickets left to go, and try and get them all in with the last of the this machine. So off to Dad's to weld it up again, and then we'll see how it goes. As you can see, that worked quite a lot better. There's no tree root, went straight down. Obviously it takes a little bit longer than if it was ramming on top, but it beats lifting that thing up on top of those star pickets. So that's a success.